Hello and welcome. A week's time is a long time in cricket. In a week's time, Australian cricket has went a full circle and in a reverse direction where they were sitting at the bottom of the table, and now after today's match, after they have thrashed Netherlands out of the park and Maxwell scoring that amazing 100. So happy for him. He's a player who has always been friendly to the Indian audiences, and also he has entertained us by playing in various franchises apart from playing for Australia. And his atrocious and audacious shot making is something that had made us go gaga over his confidence to pull off what he had thought. And recently he has become a father also. So the world is a beautiful place for Glenn Maxwell right now. We all know how he had taken a sabbatical from cricket due to his mental health condition, but he has come back strong. And how? David Warner is quietly scripting his fairy tale finish to his ODI career at least. He has scored back-to-back centuries, and right now it feels like everything is set for a blockbuster finish for David Warner in his one-day career. The problem with teams like Australia, if you are looking for an Indian fan's perspective, is if you give Australia an inch, they will take away everything you have got. Now, South Africa is playing like South Africa of the old. South Africa will do this giant killing acts, and they have this abysmal failure in between that no one could predict. Their top 3-4 batsmen are in prime form of their lives, if I may say so. Quinton de Kock, Markram, Van der Dussen, Klaassen, David Miller, everyone is in good form. The only thing that South Africa will have trouble with, my assessment, is their bowling. Now it feels like South Africa is a definite semi-final team for this World Cup. As for India, we have really important upcoming games to play against England and South Africa. This middle phase is a very dangerous phase because the teams get complacent in these times, and it is very difficult to maintain the momentum over a period of time, because we have had a great start to this World Cup campaign, and these two matches against important teams like South Africa and England. England is really struggling in this World Cup, but you never know, they're a champion side and they can make their comeback anytime, and it could be against us, who knows. But the problem is we will have to carry on this momentum. This momentum should not be a burden. This 5 wins in a row should not be a burden to us. But yeah, right now is this unbeatable giant who is on a brilliant juggernaut of sorts. Last but not the least, the whole of India has mourned the passing of the great Bishan Singh Bedi, one among the 4 fabled spinners of the Indian cricket. He has captained India in Test, he has been a selector, he has been a manager, and he is someone who had advocated for players' rights. He is someone who has always stood for players. He has backed Tendulkar, he has backed Yuvraj Singh, he has backed Virat Kohli, and I have shared on my Facebook how I have this picture how Bishan Singh Bedi is bowing to the genius of Kohli, and he is such a genuinely great Indian legend when it comes to Test match cricket. And if you'd like to know more about him, then you can go ahead and watch Gaurav Kapoor's podcast on him. And then there is one other, Ramachandra Guha's book, The Commonwealth of Cricket, where it has been written extensively about the history of Indian cricket. So you can also read that book. And I'm currently reading that book. I have had that book for a quite long time. I'm a book hoarder, actually, more than the reading, because I do not have the luxury of time these days. But I've been reading that book, and it has been a fascinating read. So this is the video, guys. Until next time, bye-bye.